we've been able to identify just a few of them so far. The first death that we have confirmed was 18-year-old Nyra Cheyen Doo. She was from Gulfport, Mississippi. I know you've been talking about her a little bit. She was a recent graduate of Harrison Central High School. Her mother told our partners at NOLA.com that she was sweet and loving. She said the teen was visiting New Orleans with her cousin and a friend. I was scouring, Facebook, trying to find out more information about her and just to see all the love and support that's coming into her family. On that Facebook post, her mom posted and said, that her daughter was involved in this, and so it's really tragic to see that. They are heartbreaking for sure. The next thing that we learned about was a UGA student who was critically injured and is receiving medical attention. Now that student is unidentified at this time, but that information came from the university's president, who made this tweet here, or on X. He made this post on X. That student has not been identified. In the statement, though, the university's president said he was in touch with the student's family and has shared his concerns and well wishes. And it was a lengthy statement that he posted there. The next person that we have learned about who has passed away is 37-year-old father of two, Reggie Hunter, from Baton Rouge. A cousin of his told our partners that he decided on a whim to go to Bourbon Street. He and another cousin were hit by that vehicle. Hunter died. His cousin is in the hospital with extensive injuries, so one of the 30 plus that are being treated right now. And then the third fatality that we know about is 27-year-old Tiger Besh. I think y'all might have talked about him a little bit. A Lafayette native and former St. Thomas More football player. Besh died at the hospital from his injuries later on this morning, and his athletic directors who confirmed his death to our partners, and she says that he was in New Orleans for the holidays, and Besh played wide receiver, quarterback, punt returner, and defensive back at STM. He went on to play football at Princeton, and he graduated in 2021 and was working as a trader at a New York brokerage firm. So obviously, families learning about this, and the reason why we don't know everyone's name right now is because their families have to learn about this, and they don't want to learn about it on the news, so they have to be notified before that information goes out.
It's unfortunate. Have you heard from, I know that there are a lot of people that are in town, are we hearing from any fans or people who may have seen this all play out?
So there was somebody who sent us a message. They were trying to find their niece earlier today, and they were concerned. They were trying to call 311 and couldn't really get through. They did luckily find her, but she's on lockdown in a hotel. So I'm trying to get in touch with her just to see how she's doing. He said that she might be taking a nap right now because it's just very, obviously this is a lot. Heavy. It's heavy for the all that are involved. I mean, not only just to see it, to know that even if you weren't touched by the vehicle or even that close, if you were there maybe a few minutes before, that feeling of, I was just in that spot.
That video that we saw, it's hard to watch. And I know that all of us, many of us have been on that corner of Bourbon Street before, even if you're just walking by.
At this point, it feels like ballers are not. I mean, that right there, turning onto the sidewalk, you couldn't even, how could you get out of the way? How could you move?
You could have never seen it coming.